So we're back with I guess the second time we've streamed this this Necromancer here, D2. So Summoner Necro, we're up to 52 here already. Now I showed the first bit of this character in normal, and like I said, we were going to play a bunch offline, come back once the characters kind of finally all come together. And yeah, it takes this long. I think it was about Act 4 Nightmare before this character really came online. So I wanted to kind of show what I've got and then get through Act 5 here as best as we can. So as far as items, stats, all that stuff goes, ended up getting a Spirit. Just used the socket quest for that. Couldn't actually find one farming cows. A lore for some extra skills as well, so we got +3 to all of our skills. Ancient's Pledge just for the resistances. Because it's Nightmare, I'm sure there's a lot of better offhand stuff for Necro, especially if you can get bonus skills. And a lot of times you're not worried about resistances. You're not going to be there on the front lines anyway, but, you know, I just don't want to die in hardcore, so that's all that is. Still just rocking a stealth. So we can move a bit faster, cast stuff a bit faster. Don't need the defense too much. We got an all-res +20 amulet, which I think is actually better than what even our Javazon and Hell's got. Just a couple random rings here, nothing real great. Belt, yeah, a little bit of res, little life, faster run walk, some res. And here just, again, bunch more resistances. So nothing too crazy from a item perspective, but the skills. So there's a lot of ways to build a Necromancer. It's one of the things I think I mentioned before I like about Necromancer. Tons of different ways to build it out. Lots of like good ways to do it as well. Hard to build it wrong. Now we're really invested in the summoning tree, obviously being a summoner. But it took forever to get these two maxed out. And these are like your two big skills. You get Raised Skeleton up high enough, like we're getting 9 skeletons here in Skeleton Mastery. So they've got good damage and life, all that kind of thing. But we also ended up getting kind of deep in the tree. So I think Summon Resist, obvious one, which means you got to get Golem Mastery. But these here are all kind of optional. A lot of times you'll just stop on Clay Golem, which I was kind of originally planning to do. I ended up going to Fire Golem because I wanted to get Revive, and then it's just, you know, one more point in there. But just to talk about these a bit, Fire Golem is going to be a little bit better for damage, and it's got a little more life, a little more tankiness than the Clay Golem, though it doesn't have the slow. So it's really just nice for getting that like first few monster kills when you start up a session, so you can summon some stuff. Skeleton Magi, they're all right in that they're there, their bodies, they'll get hit, whatever, so I'll still summon them. But for one, they don't do very good damage, and two, they like to just disappear. Now, if you're running around and you've got a bunch of regular skeletons, they like to teleport next to you. It's really nice. If you've run ahead, they tend to just pop up there. It's rare that they just kind of disappear. Skeletal mages disappear sometimes, more often than skeletons. And your revived monsters disappear even more than your raised skeletal mages. So even though revived monsters will end up being really, really strong, especially if you target specific mobs that have like lots of health and damage and things like that, you'll see that they just completely vanish from existence. Now, if you're moving with teleport, you've got like an Enigma, you can just teleport everywhere, they'll follow you with that. But if you're moving around manually, you're just like running around, yeah, you lose them all the time. So that's why I only have 1 point in it. 1 hard point, and then you get 3 points from all skills. Same thing here. At higher levels, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to beef up one of these two. Still just got the 1 point in Amplify Damage, which we're using constantly, but where the rest of my points are going is Corpse Explosion, which like I talked about before, probably the best skill in the game. Scales amazingly at all different difficulties. It's ridiculous, and you'll see as you upgrade it, you're just increasing the radius, but it gets kind of absurdly large. Even at 11 here, it's ridiculous, but once we get into the 20s, it's just absolutely busted. So probably going to max this out, or at least crank this up a bit more. And then I don't know if we'll go into raising skeletal mages, some revives or whatever, but this will be a good showcase as to what Summon Necro kind of looks like once everything's come online. And I'm going to have to like remember all my hotkeys and how to play this game, because I actually haven't played in a long time, so I haven't uploaded much Diablo stuff, but we'll get going. I'm just going to hop back to, oh yeah, so we got the first quest done here in Act 5. I'm just going to hop back to Act 3 and get a couple skeletons out real quick, and then we'll get going on Act 5. Also, welcome back, Nissi. Love Necromancer. Yeah, Necromancer is it is very cool. Okay. Just gonna get all the skeletons we possibly can. Even just that's fine. We don't have to keep going. Yeah, really like Necromancer. Poison Nova is a good skill. I'm just not doing it because thematically I want to do like a summon Necromancer, but that's absolutely, like, we're using Corpse Explosion here as a way to like help kill stuff after our summons kill stuff. You'll see the radius on that is just absurd. But Poison Nova is a great way to do damage if you're looking for ways to help your dudes kill stuff. That being said, I think you do need like a lot of points. What do I have? This guy, I think. So we'll summon some of these and you'll see what happens. These guys will just like disappear at some point. It's really annoying a lot of the time. Also, we're no good at destroying these things on our own. So one of the downsides with Necro in this area, if you don't have any kind of teleport, gotta be real patient. Still, even with all these guys, yeah, like you said, it is quite an army. But if you run too far ahead of them, you can easily get yourself killed. That's the downside. So see, we already lost like 2 of these revived guys, and I'm sure nobody killed them. I'm sure they just vanished out of existence. So oftentimes I won't even bother to bring them back. Oh, on top of that, I didn't even highlight it, but our mercenary's got an insight, which is going to give us that meditation aura. That's what's sustaining our mana so well. So you can just like cast whatever you want. I really don't even need these mana potions at this point. Maybe like one row of them just to be safe, or one column, but yeah, very rare I ever use them. Ooh, charm, I'll take that. Never mind. I assume these guys get that door, alright. Just still very slow. I guess I'll keep checking for these guys. Might as well, since we've come across them. Quest is nice to finish just to get the reward, but it's really not necessary here. See, I think even there, like, sometimes your regular skeletons will just, like, disappear, but it's just a lot more rare than the other summons. I saw someone tidying up the inventory with some shortcut. Do you know which one? Shortcut? No, keybind. Depends what you mean by tidying up. because you can like shift click stuff or control click stuff to send it to your belt or whatever, right? I guess I can't really showcase it because mine's just full of charms at the moment. Charms and a few runes. Oops. Please, somebody destroy this thing. All items were queued. No, I don't know what that would be. Yeah, I mean, almost every shortcut for like inventory stuff that I'm aware of is like control or shift click. Alright, let's not die. See, this is the kind of stuff. You run ahead of your army. Not smart, but I often get impatient. I might just forego finding the rest of these barbarians. I can always come back and get it. Plus, we've already gotten the Ancient's Pledge, so ruins aren't really worth it. Get some good XP from the minions. Always like that. Same thing here, champion packs. All this stuff's gonna just give good experience. I mean, are we 52? 52 is like good enough to beat this area, but when you get into hell, you're gonna want 60 plus, I think. Alright, forget these guys. Yeah, so we're like slowly losing skeletons as we run ahead. But it's not too bad. I don't know why it is that the revived minions are just that much worse at keeping up. It's really too bad because it's a cool skill. Oops. Always doing that. Oh, are we actually headed the wrong way? I wasn't paying attention to the direction of all this stuff. No, it can't be, right? I feel rusty with it having been so long since I've played. Oh, maybe it is. It's actually kicking up this way. It is, yeah. All the you can tell by the way the stairs and stuff are facing. That makes a lot more sense. God. See, I should have got like a, can I even curse this? No. Should have got like a teleport staff or something so I could just duck through these without having to wait for my minions to kill stuff, but oh well. It's a common include when you're getting into hell, but it's good in Nightmare too, just as an expedience tool. I'm actually going to go through the effort of summoning a couple guys here, just in case. My Merc is like not the best at getting that first kill if you're completely out of guys here, so. Especially in higher acts. I mean, these are fine, obviously, right? Carver's nice and easy to kill, but once you get into the caves, a little more difficult. Alright, good enough. Let's go. I always forget which way I have to go here. So it's under the crystalline passage. I think it's to the left. Yeah, see, this is where spooky stuff is. But this is also where corpse explosion is just money. But actually where I want these revives, because shit'll kill you now. Like that. That's the only problem. When I revive these guys, like these moon lords or whatever, I often can't tell the difference between which ones I revived and which ones are actually enemies, and I get scared at my own minions. There we go. Okay, so put some more into vitality. And keep putting up corpse explosion. Full rejuve, sure. Why not? Guess I'll check down here. This is just a waypoint. Okay. Maybe it is straight ahead then I want to go. Whoa. Yeah, that increased radius makes just a huge difference. It's partly a convenience thing, and partly you have to explode fewer corpses, which means you've got more for your summons or for more corpse explosions. Yeah, this is it, right? Frozen River. Good, good. Alright. I guess we did get the waypoint. It's an easy way back. Don't have to worry about TPs or whatever. Oh, I can go over this way. Cool. Jesus. I always love making like giant bloody explosions out of skeleton bodies. Makes no sense. Or raising human skeletons out of like dead insects. Might as well summon a few dudes. So yeah, I think we should be pretty well equipped for everything, because Bale himself is not going to be that difficult, right? Like, we can still do the Iron Maiden strategy, which I guess I never showcased on stream, because I don't... At least I don't think I did. Maybe I showed it with Andario, but you're basically just re-summoning golems repeatedly while you cast Iron Maiden on the boss, and they hit the golem and kill themselves. Yeah, I think I must have done that for Andario. So we'll probably end up doing that with Bale, unless all of our minions are enough to kill them. I think it was pretty close on, like, Diablo and Mephisto. They could do, you know, most of the damage themselves. Let's get some XP over here. There was a boss pack, right? Yeah. But the throne room is going to be the one area that probably gives us the most grief. And I don't think we're gonna have to do any, like, you know, the cheeky pulling them out of there and having them, like, trigger the next wave or the final thing where you can enter the throne room. At least as of right now, it feels like they're powerful enough. It's just that last group. There's like such a huge power spike there. I suppose the Ancients as well. But the Ancients are like not as scary as I remembered them in Nightmare. Do we want to go this way for the quest? It's always hard to tell when this thing pops up. It's like rescue Anya, but where is she? I guess not. Maybe she is over this way? No, this is it. Jeez, it just triggered like super early. So yeah, this is a good showcase. It's like kill one thing and then get Corpse Explosion and then you can kill everything in 2 seconds. Love it. I actually think Corpse Explosion would be... Well, I mean, it's so broken anyway. Well, we'll just do this for now. I think it'd be more interesting if you actually had to invest points in it to get the damage up. Maybe it would be too useless on the low end, but... I don't know, it's just too good as is right now. Huh? Just because I don't have room for this thing? Wait, this is weird. Usually it just drops it on the ground. I guess they changed that. Very strange. Okay, so send that there. Guess we can move some of this stuff over. What is this? Amulet? Oh, all resin energy. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in our stash. Let's try to not die and lose it all. Might as well do this. Yeah, see, she drops your reward. All res 12, 1 summon resist, 3 fire golem. I mean, it's all stuff that we use, but it's still pretty trash overall. I don't actually really care about fire golem going up, right? Like getting a little bit more damage or whatever. It's mostly there just to tank anyway. Alright, which direction do we want to go now to actually find the exit? I thought it was left. Let's check over here. Could be down this way, but whatever. Guess we'll find out the hard way. Man, these maps just get so big. It gets really, really horrible in Hell. Which I want to get back to my Javazon real soon just to finish up Hell. We're still in Act 2, I believe. But Act 5 Hell is... It is horrible. It is truly the worst place. I'm really hoping my my Valkyrie can just carry me through it. I also find it more difficult, like they made this game so much darker than the original, and it looks great. But when stuff's like coming out of the darkness there, oh my god, like I'm accidentally clicking on these blood lords. That's not cool, they'll murder you. And Those are also the enemies that I heard some people thought were bugged from the original. Like, they were already some of the strongest enemies, and a lot of like die-hard Diablo 2 people were saying they think they're even stronger in the remastered version for some reason. Can't imagine it's over here. Is it really back that? Oh my god, back that way. I just don't want to run all the way back. Let's hope it just happens to be here. No. Whoa. Okay, guess we're just circling back. Could peek over here, no. Whoa. That's the other really great thing about having your skeletons like teleport forwards. Pretty good warning for enemies up ahead that you haven't seen yet. Okay, here we go. Try the left again. Alright. Anything decent? Nope. I actually need potions, don't I? Oh, it is just so satisfying. It's the only problem with this skill is it's nearly impossible to use on bosses. I think Mephisto is probably the only one you could ever... Oh, and Endari. You could ever make it work on. There we go. Wow. Pretty nice. Oh shit. Okay, that's not the one we want to go to. Maybe it's straight. Left is this. Let's try straight. Whoa! And I don't think blue rings have the ability to drop anything real good, even at this level. But I always check blue amulets. They've got the ability to drop all kinds of pretty high level affixes. Gimme. Alright. Frozen Tundra. Okay, we just gotta find which way this is going. Might as well snag that. Pretty close to the Ancients already. I wouldn't mind one more level just to get a few more hit points. God, see, look at the range on that. Like, hitting from that body over to there. Just crazy. Boy, it's just so miserable to navigate. Hit this thing. Thank you. I guess that's the advantage of if those guys were buffed in the Resurrected version of the game. Then when you revive them, theoretically they would be buffed as well. Nice. Another full rejuve. A few more hit points. Yeah, we'll still do Corpse Explosion here. I'm tempted to go... Like, I don't know exactly how many points I'm going to put into Corpse Explosion if I'm going to max it out before I pivot to more summoner abilities. But I am tempted to go with Skeleton Mages over the Revives. Even though I kind of think they suck. Actually, I know they suck. At least compared to normal skeletons. God, it's so good. I don't know, there's just something cool about having more skeletons. Oh. Please kill one thing. That would just be so cool. Thank you. Oh my god, and my Merc died. Unbelievable. See, and now you can see our mana. This is the biggest reason to have a Merc, right? Our mana is going to hit these levels for the first time ever. Yeah, whatever. And now we get our insight back. Sustain ourselves once again. God, yeah, see stuff like that. Like, it looks like he's charging you to attack you or something. It gets me like every time. Yeah, those mages are just so weak. I think as well, if you bump up Skeleton Mastery, you're actually buffing your mages quite a bit. Just through that alone. And then I think once you start putting more points into Raised Skeletal Mage, their stats actually aren't that much better for like the next 20 points. I know the number that you get is going to be a lot higher. But yeah, I think their stats are just marginally buffed. I'm not even sure their health is. All I know is there's like this super vague description, right? Where it just says like each point in it says like raises missile damage or something. It's like, wow, incredible insight. Okay, good. Oh, I do need potions. Do that. Holy shit. So much stuff. Alright, as long as I'm not cursed, it's fine. Okay, now our Merc is actually at our level. That's good. It's actually kind of important when he levels up. Getting a little more survivability for him, especially on like bosses and stuff. As he's dying. There we go. Great. Perfect time to mention how I like him not dying. We should be fine for money. I hope. I'm gonna try doing the Ancients without buying like a million potions and stuff. See, the problem with the Ancients is you can't hop in a town portal in the middle of the fight, so you gotta be prepped with everything you've got. It's just kind of annoying to like fill your cube up with potions. No, try here. Jesus. But yeah, if we summon, like, all the revived guys before we get in, that kind of thing, I think there's a good chance we'll just take down the Ancients without having to do the Iron Maiden thing. Because I'm also not, like, super adept at the Ancients, but I know they like to, like, target switch a lot. You can bug them on... Ah, shit. Okay. Not there. Yeah, you can bug them on, like, the columns, and there's kind of ways to cheese the fight. I've never even attempted to do it before. But I'm not going to be doing any of that. So, oh, Jesus. Those evil urns, that's another thing I did not mean to click. I recommend never clicking those if you're a hardcore player. They can just summon guys all around you and instantly burst you down. There's no way it's like in the middle, right? I don't think it can. I think it always spawns at the edges. Yeah, it doesn't seem right anyway. Try down here, I guess. Seems like it could be it. Oh no, this is just the other optional place to go. Wow. It's funny, this build ends up actually being like a pretty high APM build if you want it to be, you know, switching between all your skills and like keeping your summons up. If you always want these maximized, you could be like really busy and wanting to explode corpses all the time. But you can also play it super chill, just don't even worry about corpse explosion, have all those points in summon skills and let them do all the work. Another thing I like about this game, it just feels like little choices like that can make for really divergent gameplay, you know. Okay, we've got the 4 guys, let's just go for it. I'm not sure there's any affixes I'm like super worried about, you know. Yetis? You guys want to fight? Thank you. Just trying to keep tabs on where they're at, even. Oh, there's Maddock. I feel like Maddock is the one that every now and then will just stop focusing other guys. Oh, Jesus. What was that? And it'll start throwing axes at you. Now, Nightmare, that's maybe not so bad, but in Hell, I think I could do like 1k damage. Oh, this is no problem, no problem. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, Jesus. Oh shit, we like that. Scream in our ears some more with that. I don't know, whoever came up with that sound effect, it is really obnoxious, not gonna lie. Alright, now this area is completely random. But we should play it cool in here. Some of these enemies are just awful. Oh, God. should actually be getting these guys if I can. Yeah, this is not too bad, but I think it's those spirits. I forget what the hell they're called in this area, but the lightning shooting things, the gloams or whatever. Yeah, those will just wreck. I mean, 8 million of anything will kill you. It's another reigning endorsement for Quartz Explosion. Holy shit. Pretty nice. God, what a mess. Okay. Ah. This is just a dead end, I assume. Whatever, we'll finish this out. I feel like it's just too risky to even like turn and run if some of your minions are busy over here. Oh shit, we could even get another level before the throne room. I will not complain about that. 55 even, jeez. Yeah, we should pretty much be ready to hit hell right after this, the way this has been going. What is going on? Someone lightning enchanted. I see. So wondering what that horrible noise was. Oh, this is another dead end. Okay. Forget this. Well, we chose every wrong path on level 1. Fine. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Diablo 2 I'm going to be streaming, like, going forward. I really want to get back to the game because I'm enjoying, like, every time I pick it up, I really enjoy it. Holy shit. Let me deal with this before I finish my thought. Oh, finally. Thank you. And then get a bunch of these. Okay. Not too bad all of a sudden. Yeah, I really enjoy it. But I also want to get to online play once they introduce the ladder. And I think that's when I'll probably stream it a lot more. I imagine a lot of people are going to pick the game back up who already played it this last go. When they finally introduce the ladder, hopefully, you know, server issues are figured out by that time, and it's a tolerable play experience. And then we can actually get like people in the community playing together, trading items, you know, competing on ladder with each other. Oh, these are the things, these spirit things, whatever the fuck they're called. These are miserable. These beetles are not nice either. Black soul. Excellent. So yeah, I'll probably do more of that. I still want to finish my Javazon run. But other than that, like it's also a really fun game for me to play off stream. So I'll probably pop in every now and then with like different characters. I've got like a whirlwind barb I'd like to build out. Like to do a hammer din, which I started but have barely played at all. And yeah, then I'll have like a backlog of these kind of hardcore offline characters, and maybe I'll even just do a thing where I get up to hell and then stream like my experience in hell, because I think a lot of the normal difficulty gameplay is maybe a little too easy to be all that interesting, especially if you're not like a huge Diablo fan already. But I think the tension of a hardcore character in hell, even if you don't play the game, can be a lot of fun. And if I run through it with a number of different characters as well, I'm bound to die at some point. I haven't yet. With Resurrected anyway. But I am prepared to lose some characters. Okay, at least there's not too much shit here. Oh, this might be it. Kind of looked like it. But let's get some dudes. Oh no, that's not it. Damn. Let's just wrap around. Okay, I think we whiffed on this one too. And the next level can have dolls, which at least the good thing is I'm not expected to go in like melee with the dolls or anything. But the problem, even though it's a rare thing, I would say... Oh, God, I didn't even notice. That's it right there. I could have just seen on the map if I was paying more attention. Yeah, it's rare, but sometimes your summons will kill dolls right next to you, right? Because you can't control when they actually attack. And so you gotta be careful with that, too. Wow. Great corpse explosion area. Beautiful. Okay, actually nice stuff to revive too. I'm gonna clear this out just because it's not too bad. And I'm not 100% sure that we're not going to have to drag stuff out of the throne room. Okay, I don't want to go all the way over there, though. No point of that, huh? Oh yeah, the Decrepify that Bale's casting. Gotta be careful there too. Come on. Alright. So yeah, I think this could be slightly challenging. We'll see. Not these first couple waves. These should be easy. But if we can get through this, I think Bale's gonna be nothing. Nice as well keep the bodies there. Oh, short war bow. Is that any good? Hellclad. I just started a Boazon. Actually doesn't look very good. Especially for, let's say, level 27. But maybe that's decent low level gear. Probably just throw it in my stash anyway. Okay. Is this any good? Nope. Okay, it's where it starts to get dicey. But no, I think this is actually going to be a lot easier than I thought. Oh, right, we gotta wait for those to go away. Because I didn't think about it, all the bodies that are piled up here. Hey, please don't die, Merc guy. Okay, and you're dead. And all the bodies are gone somehow. Now nothing does damage without the Might Aura. I'm gonna go get him back before the last wave, but this should be fine. Get a couple of these things. Okay. Alright, and then this is the last one we got. Yeah, scroll still. Nothing good there. But all the bodies are cleared out, which sucks. Yes, that is a lot of damage. I didn't realize how tanky my guys were going to be. Is there any left to summon? Guess not, because you can't revive these guys or something. Wow, and a level. Didn't expect that either. Can't do anything there. Well, whatever. 3 revived. Let's try it there. I can always like duck out and pop back into a portal if I want to try to make this a bit quicker. Please move in here. Thank you. Just want these guys up and attack. No. Keep priority on the goal. Hopefully. Yes, this is... Oh. Barely any damage. The clone might be a problem, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't like that. That's too much slowdown. But these revived also have a timer. So I kind of want to be quick here. Because they're just going to time out of existence shortly, I think. Oh, please don't worry about these. Yeah, maybe I should have dragged them out into that main area over there. Okay, revived a gun. Merc is dead. Boy. I think we're gonna try that. Don't want to have to, like, go to this whole Iron Maiden thing. Especially with the damage he's putting out, I think it's gonna be so slow if we do that. I had to do it in normal, and it was brutal in normal. I really don't think it's going to be much better here. Just stay back and don't die. All I ask. Whoa. Just want to summon that there to get like priority on it. Okay, this is going better. Still no clone as well. Yes, good. Yeah, these skeletons are way more resilient than I expected. Like, I know they're way tankier when they're maxed, but it's a pleasant surprise. Oops. Whoa! Just in case. Yeah, we don't like that. We're getting a little complacent there. Just kind of zoning out. No, 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 no. Stop targeting the man. There we go. Get back in there. It's a nice thing, skip the speed debuff. Oh, it's probably worth getting him again. I mean, he's almost dead, but like 20% of his health is still like 5 minutes.
What is it?
Alright, one more left. Okay. Again. Oh, whoa. No, get him in there. Fun little mini game trying to get him to focus the goal. Alright. We good, we good. I think I actually got that already, and I think it's bad anyway. Actually, yeah, I'm sure it's bad. Full Helm's actually a good one for leveling, or kind of like middle of the road characters before you get a lore, I find.
Hello.
There you are. Alright. And that's Necro. Summon Necro in Nightmare. Yeah, I really wanted to do that. Get that character to hell. I might stream that, might do some of that offline. Really not sure, actually. But yeah, I think that's probably where most of the Diablo streaming is going to be. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. Stuff that's in hell, or maybe Nightmare if it's kind of interesting. I might like showcase a character for one stream in Nightmare and then go to hell, or like one in normal, one in Nightmare, and then do hell, that kind of thing. This is the only one that I wanted to do like all the way through, you know, beating the game when it came out. So yeah, I'd still like to get back to her for sure. This will be our hammered in. This is just gonna end up making this guy Whirlwind Barbarian. Haven't showed any of that on stream, but yeah, maybe I'll probably wait on streaming any of that because quite boring. And then just started Boazon that, yeah, we'll see. Might showcase at some point. Got some decent like stash items, bows and stuff like that. And I've actually never made like a high level Boazon, so kind of excited to do that. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for Diablo stuff. As far as streaming schedule and that, I think I think I'll be on tomorrow. I'm hoping to stream early in the day or afternoon, something like that. But I do have artifacts tomorrow, which I've got to prep for today. I'm going to be busy prepping for that, which is why it's kind of a short stream. And if I feel like I need the prep for tomorrow, I got a lot of work to do for this next session. Then I'll probably cancel the stream and be back Friday. But the plan right now, I think tomorrow will be some suggestions that people have submitted in Discord for Hearthstone, and then Friday, either Friday or Saturday is probably going to be that chat deck, the miserable Warlock. Actually, probably Friday. I think I'd like to do it Friday and then take Saturday and Sunday off. So, kind of the loose schedule. Probably go over that again on Hearthstone streams anyway, where more people are going to see that. But yeah, appreciate anyone who's watching today on Twitch or YouTube, and yeah, see you another time.